Hi everyone, this is a quick on-the-go review for Benefit's They're Real Push-Up Liner. Now this is a gel liner that is in a pen form, and it does have an angled tip on it, which makes it really easy for application. It's got a screw top lid, so you do unscrew it. Don't try to pull it off because it won't come off. And then there is a little knob on the bottom, and you actually have to kind of twist that several times to really get the product to come up. So don't give up and think your pen is basically bad. It just takes a little bit, but then eventually, like, the product does come all the way up. Now, I will say that you do have to, like, probably do this at least 2 clicks per eye each time. So I don't know how fast you're going through the product in the pen. I haven't obviously got finished with this first one, but the actual application of it is really easy. Once you get the product up, I usually, you can actually see it kind of come up on the tip, and I usually let it come up about like a 1/16 of an inch where I can actually see it raised above the actual silicone tip, and then I start applying it. Now, I will say that if you finish using it that day, wipe it off, because any excess that happens to like be around the edge or you know, has come over the tip of it or whatever, and also this happens a lot, where you can kind of see the black on my hand. I just barely touched it and it like comes off like crazy and you can't get it off. But those little, that like gel liner actually just sits there, and when you go to put it on, it actually had dried a little bit, and the next time you go to use it, you're going to get little flecks and it just not go on smooth because it's got this old dry product over it. So you really need to wipe it off after you're finished using it. So I found that was a little bit of an irritation. Also, if this does like any of that like product that dried gets down on your skin, you need to like be really careful to like actually pick it directly up, because it's still good product, and if you go like this, you're gonna smear it on your face. So I don't like the fact that it does feel like it's almost like you're using a brush that already had product on it with this product, unless you really take the care to make sure it's clean each time. But almost every single time I use this, I wind up with it on my hand. You can see it here. I've just picked this up. That on my hand, I had it on my fingers. Like, it's just a dirty product. And maybe it's me, but I like the way it goes on, the way it feels. It does tend to like feel like it tightens a little bit. So if you don't like a, like almost like you feel like you're wearing like false lashes or something. If you don't like that feeling, you may not like the way this feels, but it doesn't tend to bother me too much. But you really do have that precise like line that you can create with this and get right on that lash line and make a real thin line. It does make making a cat eye like winged liner really easy. I would honestly say I will probably repurchase it just because it makes gel liner a lot easier to put on every single day. I don't know. I'll have to wait until I see how long I can get through before I'd actually have to repurchase this, because if it goes through really fast, I probably won't repurchase it. But right now, I think based on the quality of product, definitely think it's a good product and I would repurchase it. One thing I will say is it is more difficult to get off. You do need like basically eye makeup remover. Because it kind of almost comes off in clumps and doesn't actually completely remove. They don't say it's technically waterproof, but a lot of people feel like it is. It is supposed to be smudge proof, and I will say that my wings stay on a lot better with this liner than it does with standard gel liner or any other liner. I don't really feel like I have to set it with an eyeshadow because it sets like black, like matte black. So overall, pretty impressed with this actually, and I would say that the only thing irritating is you've got to crank this several times, and it tends to, you feel like you have to use a lot each time because you're clicking it twice to use for each eye. But overall, I mean, that very well may mean I'm not moving down very much each click. But I haven't reached the end of mine yet, so I'll put an update if it's weird or anything, like as far as like if I goes through Ooh, I dropped that. If this goes through real quick, I'll make sure I put a link, a notification in the description box. But right now, I've been pretty impressed with this. I've used it nearly every day for a couple weeks. And I would just say make sure you have a good eye makeup remover and go for it because it's an excellent product. I did get it in black. I don't know if it comes in a brown or not, but I did get it in black. And was pretty impressed, especially even for the price because it really wasn't all that expensive either. So I hope you guys have found this helpful, and let me know if you have any comments or questions or anything. Just put them down in the comment section and I will be happy to answer them for you. Make sure you're following me on my various social media sites. My website is serenitysstore.com, and I do have a Twitter, an Instagram, a Facebook. Those are my three main, anyway, right now. So make sure you're following me on all of those. I'd love to see some subscribers follow. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.